Right, here we go. We should be back up. I don't know what's just happened there. I do not know what on God's green earth has happened there, but we are back. As Reece James it is, who is going to be the man that is coming on. I had no problems for some reason seeing it, which was strange. Really, really strange. It said it was absolutely fine. I do just need to sort out, make sure that the thumbnails and stuff are working as Reece James comes on. I believe it was Thiago Silva I've just spotted there making way for Reece James as we get to 60 minutes on the clock. So we should be absolutely fine. Absolutely. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, ladies and gents. Let's get this all sorted. Why is there no thumbnail on this? What is going on? Upload a thumbnail. Come on, let's get ourselves back on. If there is anyone in the stream, if you could drop a like for us and do be sure to share as well so that we're all up to date with everything as Reece James comes onto the field of play. He does come on to the field of play. Good to see Reece James back on the pitch himself. Good to see him back on. And will Chelsea get to that 9 goals? That is most certainly the question. Fraser, if you could do me a favour and share the stream, that would be absolutely fantastic. If you could share it to a couple of people just to try get people back in. My internet is just causing me all kinds of problems. I have no clue why the stream just ended though. It shouldn't have done that, which is annoying. But of course, you know, we've got to deal with it and get ourselves on and ready for this game. Chelsea just winding down the time there. Reece James has come on as well, which is something that we will have missed during that period. It would be great to get Reece James back, absolutely great to get him back because, you know, he's such a phenomenal player and Reece James is so important to the way that this Chelsea team works, and so we definitely need him back, don't we? We definitely need him back and back fit and ready for action. That is the most important part. Back fit and ready for action. Hopefully he will be back sooner rather than later into this team. I got 2 streams running. I got about 18 people in there altogether, so I'll BRB. Thank you. I really do appreciate that, Fraser. I really do appreciate that. And thank you for the support. And I will just reshare it off my other account. Rudiger there, just causing himself a few problems, but he's managed to play his way out of trouble. Managed to somehow play his way out of trouble. Good stuff there from Rudiger. Just what we needed in there. As they're just growing a little bit in confidence here, Southampton, as they're trying to put a bit of a press on Chelsea. Kovacic there with a bit of a clumsy tackle, but the referee's wave play on as Kyle Walker-Peters dribbles the ball up the field here. A little bit clumsy from Reece James. From Kovacic, sorry. I do apologise. There we are, and we're all sorted with that one as well. Oh, brilliant, isn't it? Brilliant that the stream has just completely been killed there. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Thank you, Fraser. I do appreciate that. Ruben Loftus-Cheek goes back to Reece James. Here's Christiansen. Chelsea looking like they've gone for a 4 at the back by the looks of things with that substitution, taking off Thiago Silva. I wonder if he'll change that anytime soon. Here's Werner, drops it into Mateo Kovacic. There's another Chelsea player warming up, so Tuchel trying to make the most of his 3 substitutions, make sure that all the best players and all the players that he'll want will be there and ready for action. Fraser wants another 9-0. That's what Fraser's expecting. Is that realistic though? That is the question. As that rolls to Reece James, who shoots. Oh my God! Woo, that wasn't far away. He's absolutely drilled one across the box there, Reece James. Absolutely drilled one across the box, and it's very, very unfortunate there from Reece James. Really unfortunate. And afternoon, Josh. We have had a little bit of a. We just had the stream just dip off. I've just clicked on and it's 6-0. Geez, yeah, and it could be more. Timo Werner's missed quite a few, Josh, I must say. But we have had a bit of a mare with the stream. The stream just cut out as my internet went. So if you could smash a like button for us, Josh, mate, I would greatly appreciate it. I don't know why I want Chelsea to score. I mean, it's just for the vibes, isn't it? As Mason Mount comes off, job done for Mason Mount. 2 goals for him and an assist as well. And Mason Mount comes off for Hakim Ziyech. He does come off for Hakim Ziyech. So Ziyech getting a few 20 minutes under his belt. Of course, Christian Pulisic has come on as well for Kai Havertz as Armstrong tries to header that one forward. And Ruben Loftus-Cheek there, who's been playing at right wing back. Done okay as of the moment. He's done okay in that right wing back role, but not too bad, not too bad. And Brighton have scored again, have they? Brighton have scored again. Oh gosh, don't worry, Sam. I've liked. It's been a while since I've been in an SRL stream. It most certainly has been. So I hope you are doing okay. I do apologise as well because I've not checked my Twitter messages, and I feel like you responded to me again. So I do apologise if I haven't responded. I went out for a run this morning and I haven't had chance between getting back from my run and checking other social media platforms, but lovely to see you, Josh. Hope you're doing well, and good luck with your GCSEs as well, and anyone else, if you are doing your GCSEs as well, good luck to you guys as well. Arsenal 2-0 down now. Relieves a little bit of pressure on Thomas Tuchel, that, doesn't it? Knowing that he's just got a battle against Spurs, and of course Chelsea do play Arsenal in the coming weeks. I do believe, if I am right, it is the next game that Arsenal play. And let's have a look. Chelsea versus Arsenal is... So Chelsea have Real Madrid and Crystal Palace, but the next Chelsea game in the Premier League... Oh, Jesus, pardon me. Oh. The next Chelsea game in the league is against Arsenal. So maybe this comes well as Christian Pulisic tries to dart forward there, looking for a little bit of space to weave its way through. It's all right. I've been pretty busy over the last while. Exam preparation, plus like 10 past papers to do over the Easter holidays. Oh, does not sound fun. Does not sound fun. But best of luck. And if they don't go well, Josh, I'm sure they will, but they aren't the end of the world, believe me. They most certainly aren't the end of the world at the end of the day, especially if you want to do something along the lines of video creation. GCSEs aren't really there for you, but always good to have in your back pocket. That doesn't mean don't give your best and don't give your all. Fraser Forster hoofs one up the field there. And that's gone all the way out as Southampton failed to put on a press there. They should have really pressed that there. Chelsea, there wasn't much power on the shot from on the pass from Fraser Forster, but Chelsea just didn't have any pressure on them. And I guess that's the story of the game today. It's been too easy for Chelsea. No real need for Chelsea to actually get out of fourth gear. When is Leeds versus Chelsea? That is a very good question. It is 11th of May is Leeds versus Chelsea at Elland Road as well. Oh, I might see if I can get an away ticket to that, Might see if I can get an away ticket. I don't know how, but I'll try and find out a way to get an away ticket. Arsenal crap, lol, says Fraser. I don't know what that was in response to. Has there been another goal there? Have I just ignored that? No, it doesn't look like at the moment. And apparently Celtic losing 6-0 or winning 6-0. Just over 15 minutes left on the clock. Can Chelsea get themselves a couple more goals? I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it get Chelsea up to that 8-0 territory, which is so emphatic, as Southampton look like they're going to be making another substitution. And I mean, like, what a game to come on. Like, you're 6-0 down, you've got no pressure whatsoever. Anything you do will be decent, won't it? It will be decent. Celtic winning 6-0. See? Just as good as the top teams in England. Last time I seen it was 4-0. Crikey, they must have scored quickly. As Timo Livramento comes off and Smallbone finds himself on. And Leeds have just made it 2-0 as well. So good news for you there, Josh. Good news for you as it is 2-0 to Leeds United as well, which does definitely boost their relegation hopes. Most certainly does boost their relegation hopes. And that'll be a good result against Watford for them. That'll most certainly be a good result for them. If you haven't already, guys, do be sure to smash a like on this stream for us. That would be absolutely fantastic. Of course, try and get it in the algorithm and give it a bit of a boost. As ZX there tries to whip that one in towards the back post. Maybe just misjudge the angle and distance of the ball there, and it sailed wide. Southampton fans remain in full voice despite the result. Chelsea fans, of course, enjoying their day in Southampton today. 6 goals. I don't think if anyone had this on their bingo card for today's Premier League games, I would be very, very surprised. Very surprised. 6-0. At home as well, Southampton. That is a massive thing to take away from this, that it is in Southampton's own backyard. Pulisic finds ZH. ZH, can he see Marcus Alonso there? Into Marcus Alonso. Marcus Alonso strikes! Oh! That was not far away from the Spaniard. I tell you what, he's hit it dead straight. He's hit it like a rocket. It was a rocket ship on the way to Mars on a collision course. It was absolutely... He's hit it so well. Direct. Good hit. And, yeah, not bad. Not bad whatsoever from Marcus Alonso. Not bad whatsoever. Oof. He's hit that so nicely and so smoothly. So nicely and so smoothly. It's looking less and less likely that this 9-0 is going to come on for what Fraser wants and hopes for. But 6-0 ain't bad, I tell you what. Here's Smallbone, picks up the ball. Can they get themselves a little bit of a consolation here as it's whipped in there by... Che Adams, and then cleared up the field. Sorry, that was Elianusi who crossed that one in, and cleared up the field by Chelsea. The look on some of these Southampton fans' faces. I've just seen the shot stats. Chelsea, total attempts, 20. Southampton, 4. Chelsea, shots on target, 14 shots on target. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Chelsea definitely need to up it if Fraser's 9-0 is going to come. Definitely need to up it. But was it 9-0 against Manchester United? And to be fair, it was like, what, 7-0? 6-0 at like 80 minutes? So we've seen stranger things. And the way that they've played today, both teams, it could definitely happen. But 9-0 is very much a big ask there, as Stuart Armstrong does well to get up the field there, and he's done really well actually, and he's got support from a few other players up the field, and one of those is Jan Valery, who's darted forward, and that was intercepted there by Christiansen, who's played that behind for a Southampton corner by the looks of things, unless I've misjudged that and that when it actually went out for throwing. If it did go out for a throw-in, that would be good. Thing is, Southampton had 2 red cards versus Manchester United. Yeah, they did. They really did capitulate, and I guess that's the part of it. Was it Leicester the other game that they lost? They conceded 9 in. I don't remember them having men sent off. They maybe had 1 man sent off in that one, but they were already 3 goals down or something like that before that had happened. So definitely is something that Southampton, they need to stop conceding in these. There's always one game a season where Southampton, you look at them and you're like, what is the Southampton side? And that has been today. They have you've looked at them and you've gone, this isn't Southampton. This isn't real, surely. This isn't real. Southampton are much better than this. They're much better than this performance today. And, you know, it's not really a good scapegoat, if you will, for Southampton. If your first ever football match was watching Southampton, you'd be like, well, I'm not going to support them. They're absolutely rubbish. I don't like their football. There's no commitment. But it's not what Southampton are about whatsoever. And it's weird how far wrong that Southampton have got this today. So weird about how far wrong they've got it. It is very, very surprising to me. Very surprising. But who knows, ladies and gents? Who knows what has gone on in that dressing room? Maybe something has sparked this poor performance from Southampton. Or maybe Ralph Hasenhüttl just got it wrong. Maybe he just got it wrong. Kovacic there, good touch into Marcus Alonso. Southampton always have this one game where they're just awful. They do. It happens every year, Fraser. It does happen every year, and they need to cut it out. Because I'm sure they'll have aspirations on returning to the European places, and they can't have that if they're going to be a European hopeful or a European candidate. They can't have it. That's a great ball over the top there, looking for Timo Werner. Bednarek's done well there, though, as Werner was just about to put on the turbo. 12 minutes left. Will this 9-0 happen? Will it come? Werner there's just holding his ankle. I think they're going to play the ball out of play just so Werner can receive a little bit of treatment. Rudiger's opted to do it now. Man, if Southampton didn't do it, they'd be in the top 10. Who knows? Who knows, eh? It's a lot of if, buts and maybes. That's the problem with Southampton. A lot of if, buts and maybes. And, you know, you can't come to sides like Chelsea, Man United, Leicester's. You can't come to these sides and just capitulate like this. It isn't what European hopefuls do. It isn't. And they will be wanting to try get themselves back up to that sort of top level. And they've just not been able to. 6 people in here. Come on, chat, lol. I know, but I'm sure people will be listening along at home. It does. There is quite a lot of people who just sit there and listen, of course, and don't want to interact, which is absolutely up to them. I just appreciate. Oh, we've got someone who's ran on the pitch as well, and now has ran off the pitch. So play is resuming. It looks like a young lad, to be fair. Either that, or he's not very tall. Hey, he slipped over. Play's been carried on, and the bouncer is what I was going to say there. It's the steward, isn't it? He's not in a club. It's not a bouncer. But he went to evade the steward, and he's just slipped at the vital moment. Brilliant, eh? Brilliant. Good stuff, and you love to see it, don't you? You absolutely love to see it when they have a catastrophe like that. You love it. You do love it. You most certainly do. Thank you to those who have liked as well and helped me get this stream back up and running. That's absolutely fantastic. I do appreciate that very, very much. Here's N'Golo Kante, who's going to drive forward. Come on, let's have a 9-0. I'm sure some people will join if it goes to 9-0. Surely we've got to have a bit of a boost in the algorithm if it gets to 9. Surely, man. Surely. But Chelsea do look like they've eased off a little bit here. And, you know, they have been ruthless in this game. You know, Werner's been very unlucky. With Werner's extra opportunities, on another day, in the Bundesliga, Werner scores every single one of them that hits the post or the bar or whatever. And then it is 9. Then it is 8 or 9. But hard day at the office for Werner. He still managed to get himself 2 goals. He'll be pleased with that. It might give him a little bit of confidence. He'll be annoyed, of course, that he hit the post so many times, and a couple of those actually resulted in goals for Chelsea anyway, so in that sense he won't be overly bothered, but he will be annoyed that he didn't add to his personal tally at all. Kante finds Reece James. Here's Ruben Loftus-Cheek. It does look like Chelsea have gone to more of a 4 at the back at the moment. Loftus-Cheek just gives the ball away there and isn't able to regain possession. Would Southampton do well in the Bundesliga? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, today they've been exposed by Timo Werner's pace, and they seem to
quite a lot, actually. If you remember, I think it was a few seasons ago, there was a 3-3. Werner scored twice in that one. I think in the 1-1 last year as well, Werner scored in that one. So they seem to be a little bit exposed by pace, and that is probably where the Bundesliga shines the most, or the attackers seem to shine the most. It's less about physicality, but more about the pace and the speed of a player. And hence why Werner is so prolific in the Bundesliga. And maybe not so much here because he's not the most physical of players, isn't willing to put his body in the way quite as much as you would anticipate from a Premier League striker. You think about some of the great players who have played in the Premier League, all of whom have been physical players. Your Drogbas, your Van Persies, your Rooneys, even your midfielders, Stevie G, physical player. You know, you look at these big players, they do well because they're physical, and that's what it takes to do well in the Premier League. Or if you're a Mohamed Salah, you're completely and utterly clinical, and Werner he's like an inch away from being really clinical, and it's a shame as well because it comes across so frustrated, and I'm sure other Chelsea fans get annoyed at him. I don't, because I can see what he's trying to do. That's lovely play there, and that might fall to Pulisic, who tries to squirm one towards the goal there. And is that a corner? No, it's going to be a goal kick for Chelsea there. For Southampton, sorry. Christian Pulisic hasn't just tried to help out Southampton by shooting the wrong way. Don't worry about that one. You made a wee video on the future of your channel. Oh, I thought you said the future channel. I was like, what's a future channel? Marcus Alonso to whip it in this corner, headed clear at the front post, and cleared once again there. I think it was Diallo who he's been very quiet since he's come on, I must say. Not really noticed the man. Ziyech whips in a corner, and that corner, a cross, that's the word, a cross. And it was intercepted in the first place. Salisu now finds Walker-Peters. Are Southampton going to get themselves a goal? Can't believe Arsenal are embarrassing me like this, says Wiki. I know, I can't believe Chelsea are embarrassing me like this. How a week can change things, eh, Wiki? How a week can change things. Stuart Armstrong. Here's Elianusi. Does well there to skip away from Kovacic. Drops it back to Armstrong. Here's Diallo, who finds Walker-Peters. Leeds have just made it 3 as well in that game. So Leeds United home and hosed by the looks of things. Let's see who the goal scorer was for that one. Brighton, the same Brighton who scored against Norwich. Oh, Rodrigo scored. Get in. Get in. That's why I subbed him in. That's why I've subbed him in. Ziyech does well there to get away. And might be another opportunity here for Chelsea. Here goes Timo Werner. It's a good block there. Really good block there as he was strolling through. It's Jack Harrison who's got the third in the Leeds game. Jack Harrison with the third goal for Leeds United. So that is most certainly done and dusted. And Leeds fans, you can take... I know how you feel after Brentford and Madrid. Well, at least someone can sympathise with me. At least someone can sympathise with me. It's a better day at the office for Chelsea today. A much better day at the office, but even still, it is frustrating. If you haven't already, guys, as we are on a new stream, if you could drop a like on the stream for us, that would be absolutely fantastic. And like I say, I do apologise for the stream cutting out midway through last time, but thank you to those who have come over and who have been watching as well. I really, really do appreciate it. Awesome stuff, guys. Awesome stuff. Sam's greatest enemies. Goats and Goat Zebra. Yeah, it does seem like it. It does seem like it. We will be doing a live stream on Tuesday for that second leg. So do keep your eyes peeled for that one. That would be absolutely fantastic if you could join me for that one. And maybe we'll try and get a few people in. I just need to work out how to get a stream timer onto StreamYard because I'm using something different at the moment. That's a good ball there by Werner trying to escape. Trying to get the ball through to Hakim Ziyech. Reece James picks it up this time, drops it into Pulisic. Here's N'Golo Kante. Kante into Loftus-Cheek, and that's cleared that time by Salisu. Can Ruben Loftus-Cheek win it again? He does. Heads it down to Werner. Here's Werner. has to come back to N'Golo Kante. Chelsea going to get themselves a 7th like they did against Norwich earlier on this season. Christiansen. Rudiger. Go on, have one, Rudiger. Go on. You like scoring against people who wear white and red. No one else did, but... well, at least last time out, anyway. Lovely ball clipped over there by Ziyech. It falls to Marcus Alonso. A bit of a pants attempt at a header there from Christian Pulisic, and it's cleared upfield by the Saints. I mean, I was going to say, I wonder if any of the Southampton players are in contention. But it's not happening. None of them are in contention for man of the match. Fraser Forster, to be fair to him, give him some credit. He's done well. He's kept the score down. And it is slightly worrying that this is Fraser Forster keeping the score down. Very, very worrying that is the case. But, you know, he's done well. He's made a few big saves, big saves, especially that big save from Werner, a save from Havertz as well. So he definitely has kept the score down. Fraser, I'm just going to say Fraser all the time, just to annoy you, Fraser. Is that okay, Fraser? Be like with Harry Winks, but with Fraser. None are in contention like Man U when it comes to the top 4. You've got that one right, Josh. You've got that one right. Reece James there. Exquisite ball to find Marcus Alonso. Alonso's touch there was absolutely pants, and that's able to, I think that's Smallbone getting back, doing his defensive duties, just to hook that one up the line. Chelsea will be pleased with this, though. Good turnaround, and hopefully gives them confidence for midweek, so Josh can buy himself a Chelsea shirt this time round when Chelsea win the Champions League. That's a great ball into Werner, though. Werner's going to... Oh, it was Ziyech, even. I wondered why he took it on his left foot. It was Ziyech, not Werner. I was going to say, man, that would have been awful. That would have been absolutely awful, I'm not going to lie to you. But it was awful anyway from Ziyech, who dragged his shot miles wide. Let's see how much extra time we have at the end of the game. Sam, top 4 predictions. You got it right last year. I did. Did I do it? I'm so dreaming about the Champions League. Sorry, remind us who's watched it more recently, who's won it more recently? Watching the Grand National, Sam? I don't think I am today. I mean, I usually just stick like an odd bet on, just on the, on the main one, but I haven't this year. I haven't really had any ideas. And usually watch it with my brother, but of course we're now both living separately. So, and top 4 predictions, Sam, you got it right. I think I did a video on this, Josh. I must say, not just because I'm plugging it, but I just don't want to go for completely different to what I said. Previously, let's have a look. I think I did do a prediction of it. Who finishes in the top 4? I most certainly did, and I called it 10-Minute Tuesday, Josh. So you should have been watching. You should have been watching. What account am I signed into? Okay, I'm signed into my second account. That is fine. There is the video if you want to watch it, Josh, and have a little bit of a giggle to yourself. I'm sure you will. Enjoy it, but... as for now, we've got 1 minute of added time left at the end of this first half. Second half. 2 minutes in total. Southampton will be... Fraser Forster's taking his time. He won't want to concede anymore. It's been brutal. It's been brutal out there, to quote Olivia Rodrigo. It's been absolutely brutal for Southampton. Fair play to the Saints fans who have stuck it out for 90 minutes. You know, at 54 minutes in, when Mason Mount scored that goal, to make it 6-0. I wasn't the only one who thought actually this could potentially go really, really poorly, but you know, there has been a bit of a change. Chelsea have taken their foot off the pedal, and I've just read Arsenal have got themselves a goal. So it's Arsenal. It's Arsenal 1, Brighton 2. I might switch over to that game once this one is done. See if we can stick it out a little bit longer here. We've got about 2 seconds left of regulated time, which we have been given. So we'll just wait. There's a free kick for Southampton, and then we will jump back over on to the Arsenal game, just to check out what's happening there as Southampton clear that one, and as Chelsea clear that one, sorry, and Southampton waste their opportunity. And there we are. That is full time in the Chelsea game. Chelsea 6, Southampton 0. Leeds have finished 3-0 as well. Let me stop the timer and let's get over to Arsenal. Let's go over to the Emirates and let's check out what's going on there, because we could be in for a dramatic few minutes at the Emirates Stadium. We most certainly could be. Let's go over. Let's see what's going to happen. In the 89th minute, Arsenal get themselves an equaliser. Will that happen? Arsenal aren't backing anything. I mean, it looks like it. It looks like it. Can they get themselves a goal, an extra goal to equalise? That is the question. It's Martin Ødegaard who's got the goal for Arsenal. Assist from Granit Xhaka. Let's have a look, ladies and gents. Let's have a look. Can they do it? Top 4 is done now. It was good while it lasted, said Wiki. Got to be more confident than that, Wiki. Don't you still have a game in hand over Tottenham? 6 minutes of added time. 6 minutes of added time at Arsenal versus Brighton and Hove Albion. 6 minutes at the end of play here. There was a massive roar from the Gunners. Can Arsenal get themselves an equaliser, ladies and gents? 6 minutes of added time, man. 6 minutes. That is monumental. This could change. This could change everything. Tariq Lamptey gets himself on the pitch. Here's Nketiah going down the left-hand side here. A little bit of extra action whilst we've got the football still on. Rolls it back to Saka. Oh, good block there. Cancelled out by the Brighton defenders. Ben White wins it back well, though, high up the pitch. Gabriel rolls it into Martin Ødegaard. Gabriel's gone forward. He's going to act as an extra striker at the end of this game. It's lobbed in there by Xhaka, and the header there from Nicola Pepe straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. You still have a game in hand, Wiki, over Tottenham, because Tottenham play tonight, so you've still got a game in hand. So I wouldn't rule yourself out of it at the moment. Would not rule yourself out of it at the moment. Danny Welbeck tries to get the ball down there, but only succeeds in giving it back to his former team. Aaron Ramsdale appealing to the Arsenal players to get the ball forward. Get the ball forward. Can he do it? Can he get the ball forward quick enough? Arsenal here. 4 minutes left at the end of this game for Arsenal to potentially do something. Xhaka into Saka. Saka finds, I think that's Partey, out wide to Tavares. I'm trying to remember everyone's names here. Tavares somehow gets the ball away and wriggles free. It's gone out onto this right-hand side. Suarez rolls it back. In by Ødegaard, cleared by Dunk. Lokonga looks for Xhaka. Max says my Arsenal neighbour at the Arsenal game. Not bad, not bad. And you've been at a non-league game. Good, glad you enjoyed. Glad you enjoyed. We've had, the Chelsea game has been absolutely phenomenal, I must say. Chelsea have done really, really well today. Southampton, it looked like it was going to be a long game, Max, but we're just looking. There's 6 minutes of added time at the end of this game. We're just looking to see if Arsenal can get themselves a valuable point in the hunt for top 4 here. They still have a game in hand over Spurs, but a win tonight for Spurs against Villa, which looks like it should happen considering the form that Villa are coming into this, could be absolutely vital. But that's won back by Ødegaard. Here goes Martin Ødegaard. He's going to roll it to Saka. He's just played it a little bit in front of him there. He should have shot. He should have shot. I'm sad it's not Saints annual 9-0. It could have been, honestly. Chelsea looked emphatic in front of goal. Werner hit the post 2-3 times, as well as his 2 goals he scored, Max. It was honestly mental, the amount of opportunities that they had. Mental. And Mason Mount has got man of the match for Chelsea. Unbelievable stuff, ladies and gents. Unbelievable. It's going to be dramatic at the end of this game, I tell you what. Ben White carries the ball forward into Cedric Suarez, who's going to look forward, looking for... Oh my God, what a header! Oh, what a save! What a save by Sanchez! What a save! I don't even know who that was who was in there. Was it Nketiah? It was a brilliant header, and what a save! Ramsdale's coming up for the corner. In comes the corner from Ødegaard. It is in towards Ramsdale. It comes out the other end. It's Saka. Oh my gosh, Brighton clinging on here at the death of this game. Saka goes down to the byline, clips it back in towards Lacazette. It's blocked. Is that a handball? The Arsenal players appeal for a handball. Referee's pointing for the corner. It would be a penalty if this is deemed a handball. Commentators believe it's at his chest. It's a big save from Sanchez initially, though. In comes the corner. They're taking it short this time. To Pepe. And, oh, Pepe, you absolute idiot. He was offside. He rolled it back to bloody Ødegaard and didn't even check if he was offside. Oh, it's a good chest, actually, there from Cucurella. A good chest. A good chest. And, yes, 2-1 full time. It is full time, and that is the drama there. Done and dusted. Done and dusted. So I am going to leave you guys there. It is full time in that game as well. Chelsea 6, Southampton 0. A great performance from Chelsea. Much better than the last few, and it was really frustrating in the last few games. As being a Chelsea fan, it's not nice to see your side concede 7, but they've made up for it today, scoring 6 against Southampton. Southampton looked way off the pace, I must say. But thank you to everyone who has stuck around today. I really do appreciate it. And of course, if you have enjoyed, do be sure to smash that like button for us. Like I said, we did end up with a new stream as a result of the internet just dropping out. So if you could smash the like button on this stream, that would be absolutely excellent. I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate the support, guys. So massive shout out to all of those who have stopped by. So thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you for midweek for some Champions League football, eh? Yeah, that sounds good, doesn't it? All right, guys, see you later. Cheers. Bye-bye.